Edible Lab here, just here with a short video. This is another plant showcase, plant I recently got. It's a very rare plant. Basically no one in Sydney is growing this. I think maybe only one or two other people have one of these. Some people might be able to tell what it is. This is an Ilama, a type of Annona plant, Annona fruit tree. I think it's called, I think the botanical name is Annona macroprofilata or something like that, or diversifolia. I think they both have that name. It has, as you can see, it does have the growth habit of an Annona plant with these like alternating leaves. The leaves, I guess, look, not that I have a Cherimoya, but I imagine they kind of look a bit like a Cherimoya. And this is, there are a few different varieties of Ilama. There are ones that are white fleshed or white colored. There are ones that are red colored, and there are ones that are pink colored. This is a red variety of Ilama. It's grafted. I bought it from Steve Trenery in Cairns. These are native to Central America originally, so a pretty warm tropical climate. I don't know how well they will do in Sydney. Probably will be a challenge, especially when I saw, after it arrived, this Red Ilama on soursop. So it's grafted onto soursop, which is probably fine as a rootstock if you're in Cairns, but it might not be an ideal rootstock if you're trying to grow an Ilama in Sydney. Seems like Ilama is graft compatible with Cherimoya, which I think would do a lot better in Sydney. I think it's also graft compatible with a few other, well, maybe if it's graft compatible with soursop, it could be graft compatible with mountain soursop, which I'm sure would be much better for it. But maybe it's good to be on soursop because soursop doesn't really go dormant, and maybe Ilama doesn't really go dormant either. But stuff like the mountain soursop does actually go dormant, and so does Cherimoya. So it's possible that that could have, I don't know. I've done some research into Annona rootstocks before, and there seems to be there's varying compatibility between things. Anyway, I've managed to keep soursop alive with, fair success. So I'd imagine that maybe Ilama will do okay, especially if it's on, if it's on a soursop rootstock, even on a soursop rootstock. But yeah, we'll have to see how this goes. It's already got roots at the bottom of the pot, but so I'm gonna need to. I want to give it some time to acclimatize to Sydney. It's a lot cooler here. Even now, we had one day last week that was 38 degrees, but now it's already back down to, we're going to get days where the maximum temperature is 22, and it'll go down to like 13 at night or 15 at night. So I don't expect it to take any damage, but it may just take a while for it to get used to that before it starts growing. But it has got little buds that it's pushing. Anyway, I think it's a really beautiful plant. The leaves look lovely. They feel nice, sort of a bit soft. And I'm hoping it does okay. Not cheap, these rare grafted Annona or rare grafted fruit trees in general, these rare exotic tropical fruit trees. But we'll see how it goes. Maybe if it grows well and I'm game enough, I might try taking a scion from it and trying to graft it onto, if I can get one of my existing, maybe my existing soursop, or just onto another type of rootstock if I can get a Cherimoya. I don't have a Cherimoya. I'd really like one, but yeah, they're very hard to come by. Even I mean, realistically, I'd like to get a grafted Cherimoya rather than a seedling, because a seedling might take a while to make some fruit. But, you know, at this point, even a seedling wouldn't be bad, because then I can use it as a rootstock for other Annona, and just try my hand at Annona grafting properly. But yeah, anyway, that's my new plant, Red Ilama, meant to be a really nice tasting fruit. Oops, that's okay. Yeah, meant to taste good. Like the Red Ilama is meant to have a bit more acidity than the white one. The white one's meant to be all pink, all sweet. The pink one is a mix of the two, so it's a mix of a bit of sweet, a bit of sour, and the Red Ilama is more on the sour side, I guess, with obviously some sweetness. A lot of people say it tastes like raspberry, like jam type flavor, raspberry type flavor, whereas like the white one is meant to be tasting like vanilla. I mean, you never know with how people describe these things. I don't find Cherimoya or custard apple to be an incredible fruit for me, mainly because it doesn't have the acidity. So I was interested in this because it's meant to have more acidity rather than the white Ilama or like the pink Ilama. But yeah, that's my new grafted Red Ilama. And yeah, I'll provide updates soon on how it gets going. But that's all for now. Until next time.